Thank you for tuning up to look at me. Well, I want to talk about purpose. What is purpose? I think I'm one of the luckiest kid. I discovered my purpose when I was a young person. When in the meat of the suffering where everybody's dying, I would say to myself, I'm going to stay alive and I'm going to be part of a solution. I'm going to come back one day and I'm going to be part of solution. So, what is purpose? I would say purpose is the conscious awakening of self, where you come to a self-realization that the world does not just evolve around you, but around everything, and you're part of it. And in that awakening, you begin to say, I am going to be part of solution. I'm going to participate. I'm going to contribute in this world. I'm going to create in this world. I'm going to help in this world. And now when you come to that realization that everything is not just about me, because when we're born as children, the world just evolves around us. Everybody just run after us. And then when we're growing up, some people forget they never grow. So they just become about them. So what is purpose? Purpose is surrendering yourself to a cause bigger than you, where you give without expecting anything in return. And how would you know your purpose? There are 5 pillars of purpose, and one of them is what you care about, what you love, what you're passionate about, what you believe, and gratitude. So, what you care about. What you care about, what does it do? It makes you do something. What you love would make you sacrifice. What you believe would make you stand up and fight. What you're passionate about would give you a burning desire to go and get it. Gratitude would be the force that will make you appreciate everything, that will make you not complain. It will take you from a state of complaining to a state of appreciation. So, those are the 5 pillars. So now look around and write what you're grateful about. And look again. Find out what you love, what you care, what you're passionate about, and what you believe. Now in that, when you write all of those things down, you can come up with a summary or a sentence that describe what your purpose is. Now I will also give you another clue if you want to find your purpose. What is it that you do that gives joy to others and give you joy? For any action of a purpose, provide joy both ways, to you and to that person. You see, we can buy happiness, but we cannot buy joy. For the things, for the services that we provide to people and we add values on people's life that we are paid for, those things give us happiness. You can buy a plane, you can buy a house, you'll be happiness. You could find a beautiful woman or a beautiful man for yourself who will give you happiness. The things that we go and get for ourselves, or the things that we get paid for. So now when you go to work, your workplace is you're contributing your services in an exchange. And in that exchange, whatever you're given, it gives you happiness. You have been appreciated for your talent, for your skills. But if you want to get joy, you have to earn joy. Because joy comes through a purpose. So when you give without expecting anything in return, you get joy. Joy is looking after family. Joy is supporting your friends without expecting anything in return. Joy comes through volunteering. Joy comes through giving without expecting anything in return. So now if you ask me, what's your purpose? I would say, my purpose is the Creator's will to spread the act of kindness, to be part of a solution where I can give without expecting anything in return. Now, I discovered my joy as young as I was just by looking at how I act to people, and I get that joy. So it gave me a clue about my purpose. I didn't know what a purpose is, but I just follow the signs. What is this feeling that I get inside that gives me peace in my heart? What is this feeling that makes me smile? It's different from the feeling of happiness. What is it? And so I would say I discovered my purpose as young as I think probably 5 or 6. You know, when I was taken from my home by the age of 7 that I'm going to go to school in Ethiopia, we traveled hundreds and hundreds of miles. Some children died of starvation. Some died of dehydration. Some were eaten by wild animals and people were starving. So we arrived in a place called Shambek. And in this place called Shambek, a lot of children were dying. There was starvation. And then we were like 1,000 kids. Then a woman turned up and she said she has food for only one child. And as she was talking to the soldiers, I was hearing her. And I said, that child you have to pick has to be me. I just don't want to survive because I want to live. I want to stay alive so I can tell this story. I want to stay alive so that I can go wherever I'm going to learn and come and be part of the solution. Those were the conversation of my heart and my mind. And I was sending the signal to the woman without opening my mouth. So the woman passed me and then went and saw other kids. Their kids were so desperate with just a virgin dying that some had energy. But she came back and said, I want that child. And that child she picked was me. And she took me and fed me every day. And she told me, I have been praying to be able to pick a child that would eat this food of mine and go wherever they go, not to forget about me and not to forget about the stories. And that child should come back and be part of the solution. Now, I haven't forgotten about this woman. But what I'm trying to say here is, your purpose will create luck for you. Your purpose would generate energy, positive vibration that will make people love you and they don't even know why. Your purpose will create favors for you because these are the things of the heart and the mind. As for a vision, as the things that we want, the vision is for the mind, but the purpose is for the heart. And so I look at it when you're working in your purpose, you're working in the partnership with the Creator. You're in the sync with the law of procreation. And it's different than your job. Now, your purpose will stay with you for the rest of your life, but your job can change. You could get fired today. But if you have your purpose, you're still you. You make billions of dollars or you make millions or whatever little you have, you come and share it. When you share it with people, you find that joy. So, what is your purpose? And that's the question. If you don't have a purpose, or if you don't know your purpose, you're like a captain stuck in an ocean without a compass. Because our purpose is the very thing that gives us that extra force, that extra energy, that gives us the reason to stay alive. Thank you for listening.